important penalty for New Zealand. They didn't exactly earn it, but they needed it, and they've got it now.
Honeyball kicks out. Again, Zinzan marks it. He's done a power of work today, Zinzan Brook, jumping in the line out, two-handed takes, securing ball. I think Grant Fox is actually saying, give it to me, Zinny. But Zinzan's always fancied himself, not only as a kicker of the ball in the tap, but as a place kicker. He spends a lot of his practice sessions actually drop kicking and place kicking the ball. Not that he's ever likely to get a show in a match. He just enjoys doing it. Pick up some of these players. That's the 10-metre line in All Black territory. There's John Allen. That's the mitre ball we've been talking about with the latest. Atherton. Well, Zinzan Brook was spat out then as away goes Atherton. He takes on Grant Fox. He's well backed up with Andrew Blakeway. Good line up here. On the ball. Muir. Pet Muller. Muller's down by Jones. As the All Blacks ripping over the top. Good tackling wide out.
The ball is dead. Scrum.
All Black put in. The ball is dead, says Fitzberger. And again, Sean Fitzpatrick pops out of that scrum.
Let's get back, let's get back.
They'll know they've played today, those two front rows. Zinzan. Pass knocked down by Robert Dupree. Robert Dupree is having a lot of words to say to the referee. Zinzan Brook passed the ball. Robert Dupree knocked it down. It was a knock on. They're up quickly on Fox. He hits his kick away. Doesn't find touch. Reece Edwards takes it on his fingertips. Puts a huge front up. John Keane falls for it. Under the bar. At the moment it's a 5-metre scrum if he can't clear it. A pass and goal and a shot.
What can you say? John Cena won't want to see that on replay. Very high kick, swirling away from him, difficult. I guess as he moved to his left, he should have just punched it out anywhere he could, out over the touchline on this side of the field. Grant Fox did well to get back to him, but the pass just couldn't carry him. New Zealand must get out of this position. They must soak up this pressure and get out of their own 22. There's only 7 points between the teams.
This is a pressure scrum for the All Blacks. They can go either way. They're lining up to the right of Natal with these enormously powerful centres of Dick Muir and Pete Muller. Pete Muller likely to go into the Springbok side. Pulling it down. Penalty try. Pulling it down. Pulling the scrum down deliberately. There's a penalty try. 5 points with a conversion to come. Natal are very much back into it. And if we're talking mistakes, that's a huge one.
Well, I find it very difficult to believe that they would purposely pull the scrum down in that position. They had not been under pressure. Here we see it now. It's very difficult to tell in these positions who collapsed the scrum. I find it difficult to believe that should have been a penalty try. But a lot of pressure on the All Blacks now. A lot of pressure on Sean Fitzpatrick. He must ask some more of his men. They've not delivered in the second half, and he must demand that they deliver now.
Now this will level the scores at 22 all. It's a lottery for a referee to decide. There is no way, knowing a penalty try is on, that a defending side would pull a scrum down, but Fitzberger said that that's exactly what they did, as Hugh Reece Edwards. There's 2 points the difference with the conversion to come. He kicks. They're level. The scores are level here at Kings Park in Durban. 22 points each. And Natal are definitely back in the driver's seat.
Well, I guess you might say a fortunate try for Natal. Difficult to award those, but nevertheless New Zealand have gone well off the boil. They need to get more out of themselves, get more control, take the ball in, drive it up the middle if they can. With Grant Fox finding his touches and pushing the ball into the corners and moving some second phase ball.
25 minutes gone in the second half as Fox kicks out. Basaki waits. Doesn't get it. Jones is first there. Knock on New Zealand.
Test of the character of this side. They should be able to respond to this. At this level they've played well under tough conditions in Australia. I'd like to see them respond and finish the match going forward.
This is effectively the test side, remember, bar 2 players. Natal are looking pretty good at the moment. Timu runs wide to take the kick from Robert Dupree. Kerwin backs with him. He goes past Van der Westhuizen, tries to straighten. Bunch has it for the first time in the game almost. He's down on the 10-metre line, Natal. The All Blacks rip into it, but Natal have control. back to Dupria. Dupria's Kinu has returned and waits. Kinu gets it. No fair catch. Bunce gets tackled. Tuigamala gets past Watson again and is away. The bus is to the 10 metres. He's over the halfway line. Beautifully taken by Pip. Fitzpatrick takes it on. It's diving. The players are diving in all over the show. Strawn, basketball pass. Boxes, pop kick into the 22. Reese Edwards clears it up.
A good sustained pressure to play from New Zealand. A very good play in defence by Timu Bunce and Tuigamala to bring the ball out, not panicking, and Grant Fox exactly the right option to play the ball down to that corner. There's no option to move the ball, the backs were too disorganised outside him.
It needs the wise heads now of Grant Fox. That was a super tackle on Tuigamala by this man, Ted Muller. Tuigamala got up a little sore, in fact, but has returned to his wing position. Deep to the back. Michael Jones contests, doesn't get it. Secure takes it on the run on the first bounce. It comes rather fortuitously to Frank Bunce. Thrown out to Kerwin's on the run. Over the 22, one man to beat. And he does. Kerwin scores. And here it is. It went right down to the back. Michael Jones couldn't secure. It bounced for Dick Muir. Then in went the All Blacks. It came back. Frank Bunce was caught. There on the right was Strawn, and Kerwin had a little bit to do. Honeyball was on him. So was Dupria. He beat Honeyball and round under the bar to score the 5-pointer John Kerwin. Fox lines it up. Not a problem. Right through the middle. The All Blacks are back in the hunt.
Four players made significant contributions to that try. Zinzanbrook making the tackle. Frank Bunce picking it up, taking players out. We can see it here. Zinzanbrook has made that tackle. Frank Bunce stays on his feet, draws players and gets it away. Quick hands from Strawn, and then John Kerwin beating a couple to score a very good try. Nice bend there.
So it's 29-22 for the All Blacks, and they've got about 13 minutes of the match to go. And the question now is whether the Natal forwards can keep the pace they set from the beginning of this second half, considering that they haven't had top-class international rugby against them for so long. That's the big question. The All Blacks fit and strong, accustomed to this level of rugby football, and indeed they seem to have just stepped up the tempo a little bit, resulting in that try by John Kerwin. And here's one fellow who's done a great job today. In fact, it was his tackle on Muir which set up the position from which Kerwin scored. This is Kerwin once again. Big lad who maybe isn't quite at the great form that he showed in 87-88, but when he's on the move like that, he's a formidable specimen, beating two men very comfortably. A very crucial score for the All Blacks, who've now punted to touch up to the Natal 10-metre line. Natal, who've got back to 22 points to 22 quite amazingly, but now 7 points behind. Can the home side, with this huge 45,000 crowd egging them on, can they produce another tremendous effort to level the score? I think most people's money would be on the All Blacks to hold it and indeed to score again, but that's a very good scrummage ball indeed to Dupria. That's one of the highest today. In comes Kinu, but he left it to Tuigamala. Good catch by him. This is Strawn, the scrum half. Beautifully inside to Eroni Clark. Lovely tackle by Blakeway, just still inside All Blacks territory. Strawn once again. Tuigamala, inside and outside. Bunce is on the outside. Bunce is almost up to the 22. Across there comes Dupria. The feet inside to Ian Jones. Ian Jones to Strawn. A magnificent try for the All Blacks. That surely is the score that ties it up for them. A quite astonishing try it was. And Strawn is the scorer, the 26-year-old from Auckland, who plays for the University Club there. And it happened away back deep inside All Blacks territory. Strawn there started it after Tuigamala's great work, and then the two centres come into it. Eroni Clark first of all, and then as it was fed back, Strawn with this lovely pass. Tuigamala found Bunce, who'd looped him magnificently. John Allen couldn't catch him. Duprea did, but watch this lovely floated basketball pass. Ian Jones was up there. What was a lock doing there? Strawn did the rest of it. That was absolutely brilliant. And listen to the ovation for the All Blacks there. The crowd know that that was the try of the match. And who knows, it may well turn out to be the try of the tour, although hopefully there'll be a lot more like that to come. And so Grant Fox with what, 3, 6, 8 successful goals. He never stopped this lad, does he? 7 out of 9 says that. Maybe my counting's wrong. I never was any good at arithmetic at school, but nonetheless, what a haul this fella's had. Grant Fox then, despite the shouts, he's pulled it back inside once more. It absolutely is mesmeric watching this boy slog them over. 56 points they've scored to 22, and the All Blacks are almost home and dry.
And here we see the replay. I said a decent international side would respond from this, and they did. Ryan Gatugamala took out 3 players then. Frank Bunce ran hard and fended very well to take the pre off, and floated a nice basketball, netball style pass in, plenty of mobility, and a great try. They've come back, they've responded like a true international side.
So back to the middle they go for the scrummage.